I couldn't believe it. I was in court with my daughter watching this trial, and this famous attorney was screwing up cross-examination big time. You want to learn what this is about? Come join me for a moment as I share with you this amazing story. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. All right, my daughter was home from college and she wanted to go see a real trial in court. So one day I took her to court here in Nassau County. And now, the first courtroom we walked into, there was an actual case going on. The jury is in the jury box. There's a witness on the witness stand. The judge is presiding. The attorney, the plaintiff's attorney, the patient's attorney, is questioning and cross-examining this witness, who it happens to be an anesthesiologist. And there are 3 defense lawyers who represent the doctors and the hospitals who are being sued. I quickly learned that this case involved a patient who was going to have a urological procedure, some type of surgical procedure. And now, as the patient was being transferred from his bed to the gurney to then transport him to the procedure room, the people involved in transferring him dropped him on the floor, and he suffered a significant injury to his neck. And now, the patient's attorney is questioning, cross-examining the anesthesiologist who participated in transferring this patient from his bed to the gurney. Now, you should know that when you are cross-examining a witness, the key thing for any lawyer is to ask short, leading questions. 1 fact per question. Doctor, isn't it true you graduated from this medical school? Yes. And then after graduation, you then went to do an internship. Isn't that true? Yes. And then you went on to do a residency at this hospital. True? Yes. And after graduating, you then went on into private practice. True? Yes. And currently you're board certified, right? Yes. So what does this do? It asks short leading questions where the doctor can only answer yes or no. Or I should say there are actually 2 more options. The doctor could say yes, no, I don't know, or I can't answer that question. That's exactly how cross-examination should go. The attorney who's asking questions should be in total control of this witness. The attorney should be telling a story in the form of short leading questions. And the whole goal of this is to establish a foundation and then to build from there. So just like a bricklayer lays a foundation when creating a house, right? You can't build a house unless you have a good foundation. A really good, smart trial attorney does the same exact thing. Doctor, isn't it true you graduated from this school? Yes. And then you went on to residency, right? Yes. And then you became board certified, right? Yes. And you are licensed to practice in New York, right? Okay, so you're just laying the foundation for the doctor's credentials. And now you're going to be building question upon question until you finally reach your goal. That's what a really good trial attorney does. You don't ask an open-ended question saying, Doctor, tell us what you did and why. Why not? Because now you've opened the door and now you are allowing the witness to go ahead and explain away everything. This lawyer should have been asking short, leading questions. But this famous lawyer turned around and said, Doctor, why didn't you do that? Can you answer yes or no? And the doctor could not answer yes or no, but instead began to explain. And every single question after that, the doctor now went ahead and explained. And it was obvious to everybody in the courtroom that this lawyer did not have control of this witness. It was obvious that the lawyer who was asking the questions was getting frustrated and upset and repeatedly kept interrupting the doctor. Doctor, that's not what I asked you. I only asked if you could answer yes or no. And then she would argue with him. But listen, I told you I can't answer yes or no. Let me explain. And then she began to explain. The lawyer lost total control, and it was such a shame because this lawyer happened to have been an excellent, excellent attorney. I think the problem was that he was well advanced in his age, and I think he's well beyond his prime. And that probably contributed to why he was unable to ask proper questions and why he lost total control of this cross-examination. So why do I share this with you? I share this story with you just to give you an idea of how important it is for attorneys to go into court and sit in on other cases, not just to observe what to do, but importantly, to observe what not to do. You know, I do realize you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit, but still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.